Hi, I'm Rebecca Vianne, and I'm one of the counselors at New London High School. I am counselor to all students with last names beginning with A through L.
Hi, and I'm Riley Schusler. I'm the counselor for all students' last names beginning with M through Z.
Welcome to our academic and career planning and future freshman night presentation.
Here's the list of our student services contact information. Please feel free to reach out with any questions.
Throughout this presentation, we will keep in mind the mission statement of New London High School. All academic and career planning will relate back to this.
As a parent of a freshman student, it would be beneficial to discuss where your son or daughter is at academically. This could look like discussing your child's strengths and weaknesses, talking about future college and career options and how that relates to their academics is important as well. Lastly, looking through the steps and pathways with your son or daughter would be a beneficial step as well.
This chart shows our survey results taken from current freshmen about the biggest adjustments to high school. As you can see, additional work is the biggest transition. Time management and organization are going to be important to students' success in high school and in their future.
Our keys to success revolve around a safe and positive environment, expectations and accountability, a guaranteed and viable curriculum, dedicated staff, family involvement, work ethic, character, relationships, communication, and self-discipline. We feel these are all factors that help students be successful at the high school level.
We will now be moving into the part of the presentation that will discuss important scheduling information.
At New London High School, students are required to earn 24 credits to graduate. This includes 4 credits of English, 3 credits of math, science, and social science, a credit and a half of physical education, financial literacy, and health, which will be done in 8th grade. Lastly, 8.5 elective credits are required. Any failures would result in having to retake courses.
New London High School has many opportunities for students to be prepared for their future by the time they graduate. You can see that many of these options are for when students reach 11th or 12th grade, but planning starts freshman year. We have many dual credit and AP courses available, which allow students to obtain high school credit as well as credit through Fox Valley Technical College. These credits can also be transferred to most UW schools as well as other technical schools throughout Wisconsin. New London High School has a great apprenticeship program in which students can apply to get hired by a local business in their field of interest and can work for several hours during the day, earn money, and get high school credit. It is a great way for students to network and get some valuable insight into a career that they may want to pursue, as well as a great resume builder. We have a lot of students who are hired by their apprenticeship placement even before they graduate high school. But if a student wants to pursue college, it is also great on college applications. I will note that this is different from work release. Although they are both similar by allowing students to work and earn high school credits, the apprenticeship program has requirements to be accepted, weekly check-ins, an hour requirement, and is designed for students to participate in a field they want to pursue in the future. Work release does not have placement requirements, and students can choose any job they want to work. We also offer a CNA course that is through Fox Valley Technical College that can set students up for a career in the medical field, and also has the opportunity for students to earn high school and college credit while completing it. Early college credit is an option if students would like to take a college course that we do not offer at the high school. One of the biggest pieces to think about when requesting high school courses is the pathway students want to take. Thinking about a long-term goal or a class they want to take in the future will allow students to select their courses for the year to set them up on a track to get where they want to be. For example, if a student is really interested in fabricating or machining, then they would want to start off taking the Intro to Metalworking class, and then machining, and then advanced metals processing, and eventually work up to an apprenticeship. Another example would be if a student wants to attend Michigan Tech for engineering, then they would probably want to make it a goal of getting to higher level math classes such as AP Calculus. A final example is if a student wants a career in the medical field, they could take biomedical science, then human body systems, then biomedical innovations, and eventually the CNA course. Reviewing the course pathways in the course description guide and speaking to your counselors and teachers is a great way to know what classes to take to begin on the pathway you want.
As a freshman, several courses will already be chosen for you. These chosen courses include a language arts class, which will either be English 1 or Honors English. Honors English is decided through an application process. A math class, which will either be pre-algebra, algebra, or geometry based on teacher recommendation. A science class, which will either be biology or general science. General science students will be placed by teacher recommendations. All other students will be placed in biology. And lastly, a social studies class will be chosen for you. This will be human geography. Freshman students will also have the opportunity to choose classes they want to take. These classes include picking a physical education class, which will either be PE Foundations or Weight Training 1. Students will also select their elective courses, and there is a wide range of choice available for these. If you select the Freshman Elective Choices link above, you will be able to view a detailed video highlighting all of the elective options. A new elective course that freshmen can take next year is History of Rock and Roll. This is not in the video as it is new addition this year. Please note that Spanish as well as band and choir are common elective courses. Also, if a student wants to study hall, this is an option as well. Lastly, for students who earned a C or lower in Spanish 1 or algebra in 8th grade, we are encouraging you to take them again at New London High School. Students who earned a C or lower will have a difficult time finding success in Spanish 2 and future math courses.
When selecting your courses, it's important to consider a study hall. You do not need to request this in your courses. If you want a study hall, simply only request 6 courses for next year and a study hall will be filled in on your schedule to make up a 7-hour day. Some items to think about when wondering if you need a study hall include the rigor of your courses, if you participate in extracurriculars, or if you are worried about the transition to high school. Students who choose to take challenging courses or participate in clubs or sports often benefit from having extra time in their day to complete daily homework, study for tests, and finish projects. One of the biggest adjustments from 8th to 9th grade is the amount of homework assigned. Students are now taking at least 6 different classes in the day with only 45 minutes for each class, and learning time management and organization is a transition that students often struggle with. So if there are worries about this, considering a study hall may be important. One thing to note is that the high school does have IE time, similar to Bulldog time, but it acts as a study hall for many students. IE is automatically built into the day, so a student can have an IE and a study hall. Please remember that IE is often used for club meetings, class announcements, retaking tests, meeting for group projects, or other items that would impact IE from being used as a daily study hall.
On the slide, I will briefly discuss the differences between core classes and elective classes. Core classes refer to all English, math, science, and social science classes. Elective classes are all the other courses that students can take. Typically, each student takes one core class in each area each year, but students do have the option to double up on them. If a student does that, the extra core class can take the place of an elective. When scheduling, core classes will take precedence over elective classes. For example, if geometry and 2D drafting are both only offered during third period, geometry will be placed in the schedule and they'll need to take 2D drafting at a different time.
When selecting course requests in Skyward, students and parents have different responsibilities throughout the process. Students are responsible for knowing their Skyward login information, reviewing the course description guide, and the pathways they want to take to get to their goals. Students should also be aware of the Skyward scheduling process and make sure that they complete their requests in a timely manner. Counselors are available to all students, so if a student has a question or concern, they should be reaching out to ask or schedule a meeting. Parents should also know their Skyward login information so they have access to their child's schedule, assignments, and grades. Students are most successful with parent involvement, so parents should talk with their child about their future goals and select courses that are relevant to what they want to achieve. All students select course requests through Skyward. You can click on the skyward link and it will take you to a document on exactly what steps students take when requesting courses and how to complete this process.
Some important reminders: students need to sign up for a minimum of 6 credits. Study hall will not earn a credit, so students need to pick 6 courses to fulfill that minimum. Please pick a minimum of 3 alternate courses. Elective courses are not guaranteed based upon request, so having backup choices is important. Students should also pick classes that interest them, challenge them, that leads to a career pathway or post-secondary goal, and meets the prerequisite requirements for future classes they might want to take.
The typical scheduling process includes high school counselors meeting with all 8th grade New London Middle School students, 8th grade Emmanuel students, and any 8th grade virtual or online student. High school counselors will discuss how to request courses for the next year and some general high school information. On this slide, you can see the dates planned for this year.
Freshman students and their families will be able to go to the high school open houses in the spring and summer. During this time, you will get a chance to tour the building, learn about future planning opportunities, such as the one listed on the slide, meet with administration and counselors, as well as learn about all the clubs, activities, and athletics available at the high school. In the near future, please review your child's schedule requested by the date listed. Talk with your child about course options, pathways, and career interests. Look for high school open house opportunities in the spring and summer. Lastly, reach out to your child's high school counselor or current 8th grade counselor if you have any questions.
Thank you for listening and have a great day.